My beloved listeners, if you have chosen to watch this video today, know that it's no accident. Your guardian angel has led you here, guiding you to receive a message that holds great significance for your life. This message is for you, and it's about what has been unfolding behind the scenes, especially in regard to those who have tried to harm or deceive you. These individuals were given multiple chances to change course, to stop their actions, but they chose to ignore the warnings. They believed they could continue with their schemes without facing consequences, but now, the time has come for them to face the consequences of their decisions. Your angels want you to understand that everything has shifted. The tables have turned. Those who thought they could hurt you and get away with it are now facing the repercussions. Their time has come. They are starting to realize that their actions are catching up with them, and they are struggling with the consequences. What they once thought was a gain is now their burden to carry. It's important to understand that there is more to this situation than meets the eye. The energy around you has changed, and the person or people who once tried to harm you are now being confronted with the consequences of their actions. The universe is stepping in to ensure that justice is done. Your angels have been making this clear. These individuals were given many opportunities to stop. They received countless signs, whether through their own intuition, divine messages, or even the people around them telling them to reconsider their actions. But despite all these warnings, they ignored them, believing they could escape the consequences. And now, they are facing the truth of their choices. For many of you, this might involve more than just one person. It could be a group or someone who tried to manipulate others against you. They may have spread lies, created rumors, or taken actions behind your back to complicate your life. But here's the truth: the negative energy they directed toward you is coming back to them. The universe is sending their harmful intentions right back to where they came from. And now, they are beginning to feel the impact. Your angels want you to know that these individuals were warned over and over. They were given ample time to stop, to change their course. But they chose not to listen. Now, they are dealing with the fallout of their decisions. The person or people involved may have been inconsistent in your life: a friend, romantic partner, colleague, or acquaintance. They couldn't maintain a healthy connection with you because they operated from a lower vibration. Instead of growing with you, they chose to revert to old, harmful behaviors. This person may have had strong feelings for you, or even admired you from afar, but they couldn't engage with you in a healthy, equal way. Instead of working on themselves, they acted out. When you set boundaries or stepped back to protect your energy, it triggered them. Rather than facing their own issues, they lashed out in unhealthy ways, refusing to acknowledge their flaws. Now, this person is beginning to feel the weight of their choices. For some of you, this betrayal may have recently occurred, or it might still be unfolding. You've likely sensed that something isn't right, that this person has been scheming behind your back to retaliate against you. But here's the good news: you are protected. Your angels are watching over you, and every negative attempt they make against you is destined to fail. Their efforts are falling apart, and they are beginning to see that they cannot harm you. Some of you are dealing with a situation that reaches back into your past, one that may have long seemed forgotten but is now coming full circle. You may not even be aware of it, but someone who hurt you long ago is now feeling the weight of their choices. Every time they try to interfere with your life or send negative energy your way, something in their world collapses. Things go wrong for them in ways they can't control. Still, they continue. It's as if they can't understand that their persistent negativity is what's destroying their own life. They don't see that their efforts to harm you are only harming themselves. But while they spiral, you have grown stronger. You have become more grounded, more aware. Everything you went through taught you how to guard your energy and trust your instincts. You've rebuilt yourself. You've healed. The resilience inside you is unshakable. Like the energy of the Nine of Wands, you're no stranger to hardship, but you're still standing. You've gained wisdom through experience, and you've created boundaries not out of fear, but out of clarity and strength. You're no longer willing to let anyone cross those lines and disturb your peace. Your angels want you to remember who you are. You carry the energy of the star, a radiant soul, full of hope and light. You may be a healer, a light worker, or someone who simply carries a loving, uplifting energy wherever you go. And because of that, you shine. Your light is undeniable. That light draws people in. Some come close because they feel safe in your presence. Others, however, are drawn to you out of envy, hoping to dim what they can't understand. Your goodness stirs something in them, something they haven't healed. Instead of learning from you, they try to pull you down, believing that your brightness somehow threatens them. But what they don't realize is that your light is eternal. They cannot extinguish what was divinely placed within you. They cannot take from you the strength you earned or the wisdom you carry. The more they try to harm you, the more their own plans unravel. And now, the truth is surfacing. The masks are falling. The people who once sided with them, who may have doubted you, are beginning to see things clearly. They're starting to realize that the things said about you were lies. Some are even coming forward apologizing, acknowledging they were wrong, expressing remorse for believing in the false narrative. You are being vindicated. The truth is stepping forward, piece by piece, revealing the reality of what truly happened. Those who tried to twist the story are losing their grip. Their deception is no longer working. And slowly, those around them are turning away, recognizing who you truly are. You stood in truth the entire time, and now the spotlight is returning to you not because you sought it, but because you earned it through grace, patience, and integrity. For some of you, this situation was tied to someone you once cared about deeply. It may have been a romantic connection, one where the person drifted in and out of your life, unable to commit, unable to meet you where you were. Instead of addressing their fears and insecurities, they blamed you. When you set boundaries, it provoked them. Their ego couldn't handle it, and instead of growing, they lashed out. They may have spoken poorly of you to others, trying to turn people against you. But none of that matters now, because their words have lost power. People see through the illusion. You, on the other hand, kept going. You didn't get caught in the chaos. You chose peace, and you rose above. While they remained stuck in the same cycles, you moved forward. You began to thrive. And that truth is now unavoidable for them. They can see it. They feel it. It haunts them not just because they lost access to your energy, but because they know deep down they created their own downfall. Watching you flourish while they remain in confusion and conflict is something they never expected. Even if they tried to stain your name, your truth is louder than their gossip. People are drawn to your honesty. They see your heart. Your character is undeniable, and their lies are crumbling under the weight of the truth. One by one, those who once stood against you are now shifting sides, offering support, recognizing what's real. And through it all, your angels are standing guard. You are divinely protected. No weapon formed against you can succeed. Every act of harm sent your way returns to its sender. You are surrounded by light and love. Nothing can stop the blessings meant for you. The tides have shifted, and your path is being cleared. The universe is moving in your favor, and your angels want you to know, the truth will always rise, and justice will always come. You have been through situations like this before, people drawn to your light, only to end up feeling threatened or envious of it. It's something your soul has encountered many times on this journey. You carry a powerful energy, and with that comes attention, not all of it pure. Some people are inspired by your authenticity, while others feel exposed by it. Your strength, your grace, your ability to move forward even in the face of adversity, it makes others question their own path. And instead of learning from your light, some choose to compete with it, even try to destroy it. But your spirit is resilient. You weren't given this path without the strength to walk it. Your angels want you to understand that this is not a new experience, and it may not be the last. Yet every time this pattern repeats, you rise even higher. You become more centered, more protected, more aligned with your purpose. The people who try to bring you down often fail to see the truth. They think your blessings just appeared, but they don't see the deep commitment, the sacrifices, the inner healing, and the faith that got you here. They want what you have, but they aren't willing to walk the path you've walked to get it. Instead, they take shortcuts, whisper behind your back, manipulate, or create conflict, thinking they can shift your path with their games. But what they don't understand is that divine protection surrounds you. Every time they attempt to send harm your way, it falls apart. The universe doesn't allow their actions to take root. The negativity they send rebounds onto them almost instantly. It's like they step into a trap of their own making, and every time they try again, it only tightens around them. You are being safeguarded not only by your guardian angels but by God Himself. Your heart is known in the spiritual realm. The love you carry, the healing energy you bring, the way you uplift those around you, it's seen. And the divine doesn't let that go unnoticed. When someone tries to dim a light as pure as yours, they aren't just offending you, they're disrupting the divine order. So the consequences they face may seem harsh, and at times, you may even feel empathy. You might wonder if it's too much, if it's fair. But your intentions have always been rooted in love. You've tried to help. You've led with compassion. And the balance must be restored. They thought they were attacking you, but in truth, they were dismantling their own foundation. Looking back, their actions seem foolish, almost laughable, because they truly believed they could outsmart divine timing, divine favor, divine justice. But your path is not theirs to interrupt. You are being guided by something far more powerful than anything they could ever manipulate. Some of them acted out because something in their own life was collapsing. Maybe they lost a relationship, a job, or their sense of direction, and in their confusion, they blamed you. But those actions didn't come from clarity. They came from pain they never dealt with. They didn't do the inner work, so instead they projected it outward onto you, the very person who never meant them harm. There may come a moment when they try to return to your life. They might come with apologies, with promises, asking for forgiveness. And it's natural to want to offer grace. But grace does not mean reopening a door that leads to destruction. If they haven't changed, if they haven't taken full accountability, then their presence will only bring more chaos. You don't owe them another chance, especially when your peace has cost you so much to build. You are not their savior. Let them walk their own path and face the results of their choices. You've already risen above the pain. You've moved on. You're stepping into a new chapter filled with clarity and alignment. The universe always replaces what you lose with something better, something more in tune with your soul. If this person was removed from your life, it's because something greater is coming. Someone who honors your light. Someone who supports your journey, not resents it. Someone who meets you where you are and lifts you even higher. What they're experiencing now is not your burden to carry. They are facing their lessons. They are confronting the consequences of their actions, and as hard as it may be to witness, that is part of their journey. You've already done your part. You showed kindness. You offered love. And now the universe is handling the rest. So if you've been feeling the weight of someone else's negativity or betrayal, know this: you are protected. Nothing they send your way can reach you. It all returns to them. You are rising above it all, stronger than ever. Your angels are surrounding you with light, guiding your steps, ensuring your path remains clear. If this message speaks to your heart, type "I trust my angels" in the comments to affirm your faith in their presence. They are always with you, walking beside you, keeping your spirit safe. And if you're ready for more divine guidance, don't forget to subscribe and stay connected. Your next message is coming, and it will speak directly to your soul. You are loved. You are protected. You are unstoppable. Amen. If you'd like to show your support, you can give super thanks up to $30.